Let's read The Poodle Tales, Book 5, The Skateboarding Poodle. Awaiting the next act in the Poodle Talent Show, a dozen pups sat, all but one tied in a bow. Their show was so impressive, each pup was in awe. The ones performing loved it, and the rest loved what they saw. Each poodle now was wondering if their act was good enough, learning how competing's fun, but also can be tough. The next guy wore the purple bow and was known to be quite wild, referred to by his mother as a different poodle child, spending time alone in, well, no one knows what place, but always to return with such a happy poodle face. He always seemed invigorated in a special way. What exactly was he up to each and every day? He wore a helmet and some pads in several special places, as the others looked confused with their tilted heads and puzzled faces. He hopped upon a skateboard and sped right down a hill, then hit a bump and swerved a bit, and then took quite a spill. As they looked on, the poodle pup squealed and gasped in fear. Was he injured? Is he okay? Poor, embarrassed brother dear. From his spill, he was quite shaken and also such a mess. But his will to get right back on the board would lead him to success. When he got up, he shook it off and jumped back on his board, keeping perfect balance while down that hill he soared. He continued making runs, each time adding a new move. Every time he made a run, another move improved. With one foot pushing off the ground, the other on the board, performing many tricks and flips, each move was so adored. He headed towards the ramp he built, and then he flew up high, now halfway down, still on his board, well balanced in the sky. He safely landed on the ground with absolute perfection. Good thing he'd worn his skating gear and helmet for protection. Next, all the poos stood in a line, each waiting for a turn. Those who were adventurous hoped someday they could learn. Then, one at a time, he fit each poo with their safety gear, sitting that poo at the front as he stood at the rear. Carefully, with caution, he then pushed against the ground and rode 11 poo pups individually around and around. While riding each poo, he explained, balance is essential and determination to reach your full potential. To succeed at almost anything that you may pursue, try and never quit to make your dreams come true. As to where he went each day, that mystery was now solved. Of course, perfecting skateboard tricks, which is how each trick evolved. The end.